New Jersey to Las Vegas, New Jersey Raider Nation coming to you live.
The autumn wind is a pirate,
Getting a little controversy around the NFL.
blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash.
NJ Raider Nation here. I'm going to start a new series for the 2021-22 NFL football season. A lot of people play fantasy, and it's always, there's stigma. You want to draft your favorite team's players, but at the end of the day, that's not the best approach. I've been doing that for a couple years, and I haven't come close to winning. So this year, I've dedicated a full fantasy team to all Raiders players. That way I can follow, see what the Raiders are putting up on the scoreboard for fantasy value, and it doesn't affect my team. Of course, some players I'll try to get on my main team, maybe Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, but I'm going to just do right down the list, QB all the way down to the defense and kicker, all Raiders, and every week I'm going to check in, post a quick video, and we'll see what the total point value is for an all Raiders fantasy team. So this is the draft, and enjoy the video. So first pick on Darren Waller. There, drafted. So picking second overall, I got 2 picks kind of back to back within 4 picks. So we're just going to go sorted by Vegas and go right down the list. So Josh Jacobs is next. I mean, I'm drafting these guys way before they're expected, so it's kind of funny. But so we're gonna go Josh Jacobs right here. I think as my next pick, I'll probably just do Kenyon Drake just for the hell of it. Get the 2 running backs. So we'll have Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, and then Darren Waller. I mean, the team's looking pretty good. I think Jacobs and Drake will split the workload pretty evenly. I mean, Jacobs will probably get a little more runs in there, but between the two, I think they're going to get split, and they're going to save each other's energy, and it's going to be a good dynamic. So we're going to pick Kenyon Drake right here. So quick update on the picks. Christian McCaffrey went first. I had the second pick, went with Darren Waller. A bit of a surprise to everyone. I already got some hate in the group messages, but I didn't really explain to anyone that I'm doing the all Raider team. But to be fair, it is a $25 buy-in league, so everyone's going to be trying, which is good because I originally wanted to just join a random league, but it was hard to find a league because you got to specify the time, specify the amount of people in the league. So this is the best way to do it. But so $25, everyone's going to be trying. So it'll be interesting to see how this team stacks up against good fantasy football teams in a league that's everyone's trying. So it'll be a nice experiment. All right, so we're on the clock. It's round 4, pick number 39 overall, and we're gonna go with Henry Ruggs, who I think is gonna have a really good season for us. Now that we don't have Nelson Aguilar, Henry Ruggs is going to step in that position. His speed was he showed his speed a couple times last season, and I don't think Carr threw to him that often. I mean, Waller really got most of the targets, but I think a lot of people are going to be double teaming Waller this year, and it's going to open up Ruggs. And with his speed, I think they're going to go deep quite often. So that's actually a good pick. I mean, in my normal league, we haven't done my draft yet, but I'll probably be picking up Ruggs when I can, because I think he's gonna have a really good season. So I like that pick anyway. Back on the clock, 3 picks later. Pick number 42 overall. It's funny because they have the rank here, the overall rank, and in terms of the Raiders, we're the next person up. Bryan Edwards is ranked 159 overall, and we're on pick 42. So it's just funny. But I'm not going to pick Bryan Edwards just in case anyone sees what I'm doing. I don't want anyone screwing with me and then making me need a trade or anything and ruin my thing I got going on. So I'm just going to get Derek Carr, fill my QB position, make sure I secure him. Back on the clock, pick number 59 overall. And like I said, we're going to fill up the starters. So we're going to go Daniel Carlson and then do defense. We are missing our wide receiver, but these guys aren't even close to getting picked anyway. Actually, I'm just going to go Edwards quick, and then we'll get the defense and Hunter Renfrow, the next two. And the other ones, like I said, we're just going to fill up our backups, fill up the bench. I'm doing all Raiders. I mean, I'll pick up Theo Riddick and Jason Witten before anyone else. I mean, this is going to be an all Raider team. No backups for anything. We're not filling the bench up with third string guy on Jacksonville. All Raiders, all silver and black. It's the Las Vegas Raiders team, so we're not including anyone else. So right here we're gonna go Bryan Edwards, pick number 79 overall. Someone just picked Javonte Williams, Denver's running back, but we're not minding any of that. Hunter Renfrow is expected to go 274 overall. We're going to pick 79. So Hunter Renfrow. All right, back on the clock, pick 82. We go on Raiders defense, and that completes our starting fantasy football team. We got Derek Carr, QB, Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, Henry Ruggs, Bryan Edwards, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, the Raiders defense, and Carlson as our kicker. So it'll be interesting to see what they can come up with. And the wide receivers, running backs, we got the Willie Snead when Jalen Richard gets back. Even Marcus Mariota, if he starts starting some games. Whatever is going on, they're all going to be swapping in and out. I'm going to play it to get the most point production from Raiders players. So that's the fun in it for me. It's going to be interesting to see how many points the Raiders can get by themselves each week. So I'm going to fill up the bench with some of our backups, and then we'll see what happens week 1. All right, with the 99th pick, the Las Vegas Raiders select Marcus Mariota. Got a lot of Marcus lovers out there, but we'll see if he gets a chance to do anything in the regular season for us. Pick number 102, going with Willie Snead. Willie Snead, he could pop up and do something. It'll be interesting to see how he does with the Raiders, so that'll be fun to watch. Round 12 of 16, pick 119, 5 more picks, and we're going to pick up Zay Jones. And let's add the backup tight end, Foster Moreau. Big fan of Alec Ingold. We're going to throw him on the team. I doubt I'm ever going to use him. They don't use him enough per game, but I am a big fan of him. But in terms of fantasy, I don't expect too much from him, but we're going to throw him on the team. Let's see. He's got 0.0% rostered on teams, so that's I'm not surprised, but it's funny. Gonna pick up Jalen Richard once he gets off IR. They'll probably throw him in a little bit, but he's another backup that I probably will not be starting. With Jacobs and Drake, they're just not going to play him that much. I mean, we are probably going to use him on special teams. I'm pretty sure that's why we have him rather than Regis or the Edmonds guy, Emmons or whatever. But he's not going to do enough to be starting, that's for sure. All right, pick 159, round 16 of 16, last pick of the draft. Derek Carrier. I think we waived him and then re-signed him to the practice squad, so we'll just pick up Nathan Peterman. So your roster is now full, and you've completed your draft. So let's get out of here, and we're gonna look over this squad, see what's happening. It'll be funny because we saw Alec Ingold rostered 0.0%. It'll be funny to see what our projected total score after week 1 will be. So, all right. So your draft is complete. Las Vegas Raiders. Look at all those shields. Man, normally that's filled with all players of different teams, and it's a colorful site, but not today. All silver and black, all part of the LV squad, all the different positions. So let's go to the team and let's check it out. So week 1 current matchup. He's projected 123.7, and I'm projected 88.4. So, I mean, Carr's got to throw for like 5 touchdowns. Jacobs needs 1. Drake needs 1. It's gonna be pretty hard to win. The only matchup comparison that I have an advantage with is Darren Waller. He's projected 14.3, and my opponent has the tight end from Philly, and he's projected 9.7. So let's look at my team quick. Derek Carr projected 15.4. I mean, Carr had a great season last year, but there's too many other quarterbacks that are just more consistent, so I wouldn't pick Carr as my main quarterback in a serious league. But so we got Carr, Jacobs, Drake, Ruggs, Edwards, Waller, Renfro, Raiders defense, Daniel Carlson, and then we got the backups: Mariota, Willie Snead, Zay Jones, Moreau, Alec Ingold, Jalen Richard, and Nathan Peterman. Also, it's funny, the percentage rostered, like 13.7, 98.5, and Josh Jacobs. Drake is 85, Ruggs is 79, Bryan Edwards is 13. I think Bryan Edwards is one of those guys who starts out slow, and then towards the end of fantasy football, he's on like 85% of rosters. And then Darren Waller, 99.9, attaboy. 2% for Renfro. The Raiders defense, 0.7% of rosters. Now that is the same situation with Bryan Edwards. I think that might increase towards the end of the season. I think our defense can be a pleasantly surprising shock. It'll be interesting to see what happens. So, all right, that's the draft. It's complete. A full Las Vegas Raiders fantasy football team. We're projected to get 88.4 points, and we'll see where we end up after week 1. It'll be interesting. Come back, like this video, subscribe. I'll post the update every week. This is the Raider Nation fantasy football team. So come back every week, see how we did, and we'll just follow it throughout the season together. So this one's for the nation, all right? NJ Raider Nation out.